It's interesting stuff, isn't it? They want to know who K-Media is, isn't it?
Alright, cool. Alright, let's do this then.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, my name is Corey Jackpot, and I'm the founder of K-Media. I'm from South East London, but originally from Nigeria, born and raised, but that's a different story, so yeah. Initially, I'm a photographer, and I remember back in the days I used to do like a lot of themed photography, and I'd done a themed photography about domestic violence, and initially it was just like photography, so I thought to myself to just record like a little domestic violence campaign for the photography, and after doing so it went like a lot of people did like it, and people liked the message behind the video that I'd done, so they wanted like a part 2 to it. So I done a part 2, and then from the part 2 they wanted a part 3 and a part 4, so I just went along with it, and not knowing, like as I was doing the videography for that campaign, for the domestic violence campaign, I was getting a lot of hits and a lot of attention from people and stuff. And then initially I thought to myself, okay, now I have to make a name for myself, and the only thing that I could think about at that time was, you know, K-Media, K standing for Corey, in case you haven't clocked it. But yeah, that's how K-Media came about, really. I think one of my biggest challenges was getting funding for the business, because like I pretty much started off with absolutely nothing. So from then I literally had to I think my first camera I got was a Nikon D3100. Took it back, I did not like it at all. And then from then I got a Canon 550D, and then after getting that, I got the Canon D60 60D, and from getting that I then started like covering birthdays, shooting just events and stuff, and getting paid for it. And that money that I got, I literally just put back within the business to get more equipment, such as lights. I got redhead lights, and also Rode microphones and stuff. And then, you know, by doing so, I didn't really have like much, but just using the little that I got, I started getting a lot more. And little did I know, my equipment like was just growing and growing and growing. And then afterwards, yeah, using the equipment that I got, shot some films, and you know, went out there, and then I entered like funding competitions as well, and then, you know, got some more money from them, and then invested a whole lot more into like other equipment. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I think I get my inspirations from like things that just happen in life. I know it's very cliche to say, but really and truly, I wish I could tell you guys something else, but that's where I get my inspiration from, like things that have happened to me, things that just come into my head. I don't know, sometimes I just think of like crazy stories, and perhaps maybe I'm just walking and I think to myself, you know, what would happen if, you know, if I have a pill that can make me jump, or you know, if I don't know, I just think of crazy things. And as well, like especially one of my films, like Adult Wife and Kids, I'm African and I've experienced a lot of things in my house, like a lot of things in my house. So what I tend to do is like mix that within my filmmaking and just try to like share it out, because I'm sure like there's certain things that I read on Twitter, yeah, and when I read it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I found the only one this used to happen to, or this happens to. But little do I know, it happens to a lot of people. So quite a lot of people can relate to things that happen to you on a regular basis and stuff. And I was just trying to like mix in the comic to that as well. And as well as like reaching out to, you know, perhaps maybe hearing a story about a girl who got punched up by her boyfriend. So now I just think of my other concept, you know, let me just create a domestic violence awareness thing and whatnot, and little do I know, you know, a lot of people can relate to it. So my inspiration just like is pretty much just all over me, and like things I hear, see from them as well. And I work with like absolutely brilliant script writers as well, and graphics designers. So we just feed off each other. Like sometimes I could be there and I could be just thinking of something, and he'll be like, you know what, like, okay, you know what, I think we should do it like this, do it like that. So we just work like, you know, we bounce off each other. So that's pretty much it, really. Well, I just pretty much saved up, actually, just saved my own money up. I first started with a Nikon D3100, took it back 2 days afterwards. I did not like it. and then afterwards I got a Canon 550D, and then after getting that I got a Canon D60, 60D, yeah. And after that I just fell in love with that camera. It was amazing, it was good, everything was like literally on point with it. And then using that Canon, I started pretty much just covering birthdays, portraits for people and stuff like that, just, you know, shooting birthdays, and then started getting money from that, saving up my money, putting it together, getting, you know, if it perhaps maybe a 50mm 1.4 or 1.8, or then a Rode microphone, and little did I know audio equipment is just building up. So I just pretty much like just saved up to get my equipment and stuff. And after doing so, I got like enough. I then had enough equipment to like start producing, you know, a lot more work. And then by doing so, I entered into, you know, funding competitions, and then won, you know, funding like money grants and whatnot, and then invested that into a lot more equipment and stuff. So that's pretty much how I got it. Who do I look up to? No, like really and truly, there are amazing cinematographers, filmmakers, and like within England, or London, should I say. And I think in no particular order, I'm just gonna say them. Brothers of No Game. Like, Brothers No Game, they're amazing. I actually absolutely look up to them. They're amazing. Cinematography, everything is just literally on point. Sebastian Theo, Upshot TV, brilliant work. Like, absolute brilliant. I mean, he's amazing. I mean, I saw him the other day, and I actually felt honoured to like be with him. It's just, he's quite short though, but imagine that. No, but he's good. He's really good at what he does. Like, I didn't really expect him to be like, you know, to be that modest, of course, when I met him and stuff. But he's an absolute genius. And who else? Look up to the three guys on the wall, Man Them on the Wall. They're absolutely brilliant. The director Freddie, absolutely amazing. Who else can I say? Tony Long, the guy who done Primetime Studio, absolute amazing guy. I've worked with him as well. He's amazing, knows what he's doing, on point with his job and stuff like that. Also, who else can I say as well? Latimer Creative Media, on point. Who else? The people around me as well. Lunton Caesar, who is like been there from like pretty much day one. Absolutely amazing scriptwriter, funny guy, like hard-working guy as well. And no, really. Who else? Graphics designer, Jibril Mansour, absolutely brilliant as well. It's like, initially, like within our group, it's like we just work back to back and we just like get, you know, we just feed off each other. And I actually look up to them because they got like amazing ideas and stuff like that. And pretty much that's all I can remember right now, really. I know there's a lot more people, but that's pretty much what I can remember right now, so yeah. My advice would be just work. If you got a Canon 50D or a Canon 600, whatever it is you got, just go out there and work. Stop thinking to yourself, oh, you know, let me wait until I get the light, let me wait until I get this, until I get that. No, it's during the process that you're actually gonna like get links. But perhaps maybe you're not gonna get the money to get it, but you never know, probably like out there on the field, you might meet someone who has a light, you know, a good, you know, light box or whatnot, but doesn't have a camera. So therefore, from then on, pal, you got lights now, he's got a camera now, do you know what I mean? It's like, just network, just go out there and just work. Just do your work, put it up. Because I just literally started up with a 60D, taking pictures, putting it up on Facebook and getting a lot of likes. From then on, people started waiting for my pictures to be uploaded online. From then on, like, you know, I then started filming. And so it's pretty much like, it's a step. It's just a process. You can't just be there like that all of a sudden. I've got a long way to go. I'm not saying that, right, you know, I'm already there, but it's like, if it is that I just sat down at home, you know, just looking at my camera, collecting dust and whatnot, I won't really be where I am today. So my advice would just be, whatever it is you got, whatever little to no experience you got, just go out there and just get busy. So that's pretty much it.